now we're going to prepare to do our ritual of communion. And we're also going to do some liturgy. And liturgy is traditional prayers that have been chanted for centuries. So they hold a certain vibration, a power, an energy that heals. Because billions of people have purified those tonal vibrations with their hope and their good intentions across space and time, across the eras of human suffering. So let me explain a few parts of the liturgy that we're going to use today in our communion. And the first is the Lord's Prayer. So this is it in English. And there's a little portion of it right in the middle that says, "Deliver us from evil." Now, for sure, there is evil in this world. And the evil that we experience is not just war and violence. It's also death by 1,000 paper cuts. It's when you go to the DMV and you're saying the Lord's Prayer to yourself silently as you stand in line, and you're protected from that one customer service representative whose purpose is slow death by boredom to all who enter the DMV. And instead, you just sort of breeze through the line, you get your papers rubber stamped, you're out of there. It's when you're in a packed airplane and there's a screaming toddler with their drunk parents causing havoc, and you're saying the Lord's Prayer to yourself, you're stuffing earplugs into your ears, and you're protected from that chaos. You fall asleep the entire flight. Just wake up right in time to deboard the plane and sail on out of there with no issues. Or when your coworker, aka Master Energy Vampire, swaggers up to your cubicle to harass you, and you're chanting the Lord's Prayer silently in your head, and suddenly they choke on a candy cane. It happens. And that is the everyday micro evils that these traditional prayers, like the Lord's Prayer, protects you from. And since you may already know the Lord's Prayer in English, I want to introduce you to the original version that Jesus said in Aramaic. So here it is. O Heavenly Father and Mother, friend, beloved God, may our ceaseless, silent utterance of thy holy name transform us to thy likeness. Inspire us that our matter worship be changed to adoration of thee. Through our purified hearts, may thy perfect kingdom come on earth, and all nations be liberated from misery. Let the soul freedom within us be manifested outwardly. May our wills grow strong in overcoming worldly desires, and finally be attuned to thy faultless will. Give us our daily bread, food, health, and prosperity for the body, efficiency of the mind, and above all, thy love and wisdom for the soul. It is thy law that with the same measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you. May we forgive those who offend us, ever mindful of our own need for thy unmerited mercy. Leave us not into the pit of temptations into which we have fallen through our misuse of thy gift of reason. Should thou wish to test us, O Spirit, may we realize that thou art enchanting beyond all earthly temptation. Help us deliver ourselves from the shadowy bonds of the soul evil ignorance of thee. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Okay, so now let's get ready to do our holiday communion. So do you have your piece of bread or a cracker? You have that. You also have a cup of water, wine, tequila, juice. Okay, so as we go in, you're going to have your items ready. Our inspiration for today's holiday communion are the Christmas angels. According to Lorna Brine, the Irish woman was born with the gift of communicating and seeing angels. The Christmas angels come down once a year carrying balls of light. And recently she saw one of those angels that had come from the heavens drop a ball of light on top of a home. And then she saw that ball of light explode and sparks went out into every nook and cranny of that home. And she knew that it had touched everyone. So while there are Christmas angels dropping balls of light into your life this holiday season, you also carry a ball of light. And our communion today is receiving God's light into your light, so that you will have a holy light within your light. Okay, so first you're going to hold your bread or cracker in the palm of both your hands. Okay, so don't eat it yet. I'm going to tell you when. So right now, all we're going to do is we're just going to infuse it with spiritual energy. So pray along with me. Dear Christmas angels, feed my flame of hope with your sacred hope. Feed my heart with your sacred heart. Feed my mind with your sacred mind. Feed my spirit with your sacred spirit. And feed my life with your sacred life. Okay, so now go ahead and eat the body of divine light. Okay, now you're going to hold up your drink in both your hands, like this. Pray along with me. May the light of Christ be within me. May the faith of my force, may the force of my faith be my sword. May the armor of love protect me. May the crown of joy anoint me. May luck and abundance surround me. May your light be a light within my light. And now go ahead and drink the nectar of divine light. We did it! You are blessed with Christmas light.